Welcome back, guys. So, I've been quite tired and I haven't fancied doing a full playtest, a full series on this because I've been busy playtesting and stuff. But I have been playing the campaign just on my own, and we've got to the final HQ on legendary mode, so I just thought I would record the final bit. Yeah, we're gonna. Excuse me, sorry. We're gonna fight him a little bit early, but I don't think it makes any difference because unless they've changed things, I think the reinforcements come straight at you anyway, even if you take this on early. So we are gonna try and balance this if we can. So the earlier you take it on, the slower the reinforcements come at you. But I don't think we've got round to doing that quite yet. So let's take it on. So it's certainly intimidating, but it doesn't look like they've got any Shuvalovs, which is nice. Can't really tell what gun that is, but it looks like a howitzer. So it looks like they've got two bronze howitzers, one Lycorn, or two Lycorns. Probably a 12 pound and a 12 pound iron, and then it looks like they've got another 10 pound howitzer up here. So they've got a fair amount of artillery, but at least they haven't got any Shuvalovs or Brummers or Liechtensteins. So I think we've been pretty damn lucky, to be honest with you, with the enemy artillery weaponry anyway. But yeah, it looks super intimidating. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cav, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 artillery. So 8 cav, 7 artillery, and 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 infantry, so yeah, it's super intimidating. But we're gonna try and smash it. I've got amazing um, artillery weaponry, so I'm playing as the Austrians. I wanted to do an artillery run as my first run because I thought it'd be the easiest. It's not been super easy. I struggled quite significantly on Act 1 HQ, funnily enough. But then as soon as I bought some decent artillery, things got significantly easier. So let's jump in and see if we can smash this HQ. So before taking on the HQ, ideally you're going to want to build up a stock of ammo and preferably reservists as well. So you can immediately replenish as soon as the fight is over. Otherwise, you're going to have to try and make it to cities, settlements to replenish while the HQ's chasing after you. And if you haven't cleared them cities out of patrol units, you're going to find yourself in a bit of trouble. So we've managed to get a couple of supply wagons on this run. I was specifically trying to get supply wagons from the noble estates because, well, I had a feeling that I was going to need supply wagons to fuel my artillery. I thought it made sense. So I've got 2 light infantry and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cavalry. I didn't really plan on getting the cavalry. I was just going to do light infantry, infantry, and cannon. But I got a load of cavalry for free on the events and objectives, so I decided to keep them. We've unfortunately got one crappy unit. We've got one frontier recruits that I've not actually ended up replacing. I should have replaced it. I had the money to, but instead I spent it on just getting a few extra weapons. So all of my units have got gold weapons, basically. Well, it might not be every single one, like this one hasn't. But the majority, this one hasn't either. They've both got silver. The majority have got gold weapons. Where are we gonna set up? It's gonna be difficult trying to fight for the middle because I really want to just sit back and use my artillery advantage, and I don't want my infantry to outrun my artillery. So yeah, I don't really know. I mean, it just looks quite nice to just stick around here, to be honest with you. So like, just coming across here like that. I know it's not sexy, but it's practical. So I've gone for Dutch artillery because they have extra artillery batteries in the battery. What am I thinking? Artillery guns in the battery. So you get 368 per battery, where in the others you get, oh, I can't remember if it's 6 or, yeah, I think it's 6 if you go down the other one. Might be 7, not sure. But the problem with them is they're super slow. So once you unlimber, it's really difficult to actually manoeuvre them around. And there's a limbering bug at the moment, so you can't limber back up again without triggering the bug, or at least without risking triggering the bug. And they haven't quite got around to fixing it yet. They've almost fixed it. They thought they fixed it. They thought they fixed it twice during playtesting, but apparently it's one of them bugs that just makes it look like it's fixed, and it isn't. So yeah, fingers crossed it'll be done in the next few days. You never know. Right, yeah, we're just going to sit here, wait for them to come to us, see what happens, and go from there. So I've already got my artillery unlimbered, so as soon as they get into range they're going to start firing. Ideally, you don't want to be firing at Jaegers, light infantry, so if they have got light infantry up front, make sure you're not wasting your ammo shooting at them, basically. There we go, because we've got such awesome artillery, we've just wiped out 2 artillery batteries straight away. He might recover if he retreats to where an officer is, so he might actually return, but we could even try and fire into him just to make sure, if we're lucky, just to make sure he doesn't come back. But I think he might actually get out of the range before we get a chance to fire a volley off. I want to, well, I don't know who to aim at actually. Cavalry are usually fairly easy to fight because they just charge you head on at the moment. We did have them flanking, we did have a coding put in where they flank you, but it was not working according to plan, so I think Thomas removed it while he's trying to decide how to fix it, basically. Yeah, let's target all the artillery, why not? Could target this artillery because I could quite easily get some of these hussars and possibly the grenadiers at the same time. looks like they've got some long-range artillery that is out of our range, because we've set up on the left-hand side and he's slightly on the right. So we're not going to be able to take that artillery out, but this frontier recruit is going to collapse. It's not going to be able to hold its own with the enemy. It's a level 0 and it's a recruit, so he's got decent equipment, but equipment can't win. Oh, he's getting shot with artillery as well, so he's definitely not going to survive. Maybe I should try and help out a little bit, because I know that I'm going to lose this flank quite badly here. So I'll try and help out with the artillery there. This side is probably going to be okay, but obviously my artillery's here, so I need to make sure I don't lose this. Where this side I can start falling back over to this tree line if necessary. Well, I just need to make sure that everybody's shooting, because they might have long range guns and outrange me, but it looks okay. We look fine. Ideally, I can't actually see any Jaegers. Who might? Yeah, so I don't think I need to worry about light infantry. And my cannons are just absolutely tearing them to shreds. But this is looking nasty around here now. Might have to start to manoeuvre already. Yeah, it looks like he was out of range. Right, he needs to back up, but I'm going to risk getting a volley in first. And then stick on the bayonets. So yeah, as you can see, the cav aren't really much of an issue. It's the infantry we need to worry about. And obviously, because they've ganged up on this side, that's definitely something we need to worry about. We've got our own cav which we can counter-charge with. So I'll just fire a volley in, let him hit. They're actually coming in with grenadiers. Yeah, this is a little bit concerning. Yeah, they're charging in with another set of grenadiers. This is really concerning. So let's come down here again. Let's get these. Should I charge him in or should I wait? I think I might charge him in. We've got these coming charging in as well, yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't get the bayonets secured on these, so they're not fighting at their full potential. We've got some dragoons coming flanking me as well. So yeah, they're fully going in hard on this flank. I know I retreated. I can't see where they are. I pulled the Fusiliers back. Ah, here they are. So let's bring them across there. Alright, let's get these cuirassiers. Is that what they're called? Cuirassiers. I think that's what they're called. Let's get them ready. Unfortunately, we're going to lose him. He's going to flee. I could try and rescue him with the general, but I don't want to risk getting too close to all this mess here. Okay, let's see if we can get some cannon shots in there. Okay, looks like there's a couple of cavalry coming in here. Let's just pull these back. Okay, we've got these hussars coming in, so let's pull these back. Get the bayonets equipped here. They've chased these and routed them, that's a problem. I wonder if I can get some shots off. Oh, probably not worth it. So let's carry on firing at the grenadiers. Are these running? No. Let's run with these. Yeah, so them cavalry didn't last very long. I'm a bit concerned about what's happening down here. I'm going to end up losing this unit for good, I reckon. This frontier unit. I could try and rescue them with some cannons. Go on, let's try it. Where... Ooh, looks like we've killed an officer here. Looks like he's coming in here. So let's prepare the... Right, they've managed to retreat, but he is going to come in. Right, let's get the cannons firing at the Grands instead of these dragoons. Now, our general's actually taking shots here. That could be a disaster if I left him there. So we need to make sure we don't die to this cavalry charge. We need to put on... Okay, he's going to get routed fairly easily. Everything's looking fine here. We can move the Grenzers back out again. Yeah, these are chasing these down. Yeah, I thought he was going to recover, but I don't think that's a good thing, because he's then going to fight to the death, maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. I think the cannons are doing fine here. I need to get these Grenzers back out, ideally. But they might end up getting charged immediately by... Yeah, it looks like these Grenadiers might be coming in to charge them. Well, we've completely shattered him. Could he possibly win this fight? He's doing well. Yeah, he won. Well done, mate. Well done. Okay, that's him dealt with. We need to deal with him now. To get these back up here. Let's put these Grenzers back in front. Let's take off the bayonets here. Everything's looking alright here. So we could charge out with the cavalry just to shatter these a bit quicker. Let's turn him this way. He can carry on facing that way. Let's take his bayonet off. Yeah, unfortunately, these Grenzers are going to have to retreat again. Let's charge in with the Cuirassiers. Let's stick the bayonets back on here. Who is the artillery shooting at? Yeah, that's fine. Can he fire into this? Oh, what was there? Mistake. Okay, the Cuirassiers are taking down that unit, and then we're gonna chase after this unit. To make sure he doesn't regroup. Unfortunately, they're actually coming in with a cavalry unit, but I don't think they're targeting the Cuirassiers, so I think we're okay. This is obviously a problem over here. We need to potentially, well, in fact, let's see if we can just finish him off quickly and then bring these over. Let's do that, and then let's do that. Then the Grenzers can come in front. He's going to be... Let's tell him to target the cav. Tell him to target here. I think that's fine. Who's the artillery shooting at now? Right, let's tell the artillery to shoot it. Right, we want to come and take out the artillery, but we want to make sure we don't aggro this cavalry first. Okay, that's that dealt with. Let's tell him to target. He should still have his bayonets equipped, yeah. I don't think they're going to be returning. Unfortunately, there's a bug where you get stuck on fleeing units, which is super annoying. I hope they fix that soon. That's like probably my most annoying bug in the game. Okay, that's that dealt with. And then it looks like they're charging in here. Okay, didn't see that coming. And let's tell the artillery to help out over here, and we can... Oh, it looks like actually they've got a full cav unit here. I did not see that. So let's form them up. In fact, let's see if we can get these two coming over. We could even bring up this cuirassier as well, just to make sure that we don't have a bad fight. Oh, that's unfortunate, that is. Yeah, this hasn't gone well here, unfortunately. Oh, it looks like the Grenzers are getting sucked into this combat because they're all spread out all over the place. That's a problem. Yeah, these Grenzers can't shoot through the Grenadiers, so need to move them out of the way now. I could just charge in with these Grenadiers. Looks like they've got another artillery at the back there. Okay, so we've took a few casualties. We got some of our units shattered. So hopefully I don't lose them after the battle. I'm not too bothered about losing this frontier recruit, but he's got decent equipment on him, so I'll be more worried about losing the equipment he's carrying than actually losing him, which is a little bit rude, but that's just how it is. Okay, so that was the Act 3 HQ. Very tough. The only reason that I managed to do it is because I had such awesome artillery. But then, straight after, you have to basically do exactly the same thing again. Yeah, I did lose the frontier recruits. Oh no, I lost my veteran Fusiliers as well. Oh, that's a massive shame, that is. Ah, gutted. So we're gonna take conscripts. So we're gonna have way too much conscripts now. Yeah, that was a shame to lose both of them, but I have got a couple of people in reserve. Just means that I need to get some weaponry for them. Okay. Oh, I have actually got half decent stuff on them already. Made sure to keep a couple of things on them just in case. What's this? Charge and movement speed. I don't really use that. I've got a gold carbine, but I don't really want to put a carbine on. It's got 112 range, so it's not too bad. Go on, let's do it. Why not? What's the worst that can happen, eh? Don't believe I need any of this stuff, so... Do I need more ammo? I don't need more ammo. That's brilliant. Okay. So we've got plenty of resources, so we can just sit it out, wait for the other HQ to come at us. So they've got reinforcements, they're starting over here. And they're going to start coming in at us straight away, even though this hasn't filled up. So we could go and recruit. I've aggroed somebody. So we could come and recruit somebody. They are super expensive. But... Oh, Grenzer sharpshooters. I'm really tempted to get that. Because they cost 8 upgrade points to unlock them. I haven't bothered upgrading, so I might just buy them because I want them. Oh, I'd really like these Delinia Fusiliers as well. Oh, can't afford them both. Might be able to afford them both if I sell some stuff, but I don't particularly... Oh, I have got some stuff I can sell actually. Yeah, go on. Let's do that. And then so we can sell that. $68. That's all we can sell that. Okay. And then I needed 2,386. So it's close. We can do it. Fantastic. Marvellous. That makes me feel happy. That makes me feel happy. So I can take this stuff off. And put it on these guys. So the sharpshooters can have this short range gun, which sounds ridiculous. The sharpshooters having the short range gun. But they're going to be sitting in front of the infantry anyway, so I think it'll work out alright. I don't particularly need that. Right. Alright, keep the Neustadt. What's this? Yon. Coping. Swap that out. Oh, we've actually got a non-blue gun. That was a mistake. I must have just skipped him by accident while I was buying guns earlier on. Glad that I checked him. Okay, so we've got plenty of everything. We just need to deal with this incoming threat now. Okay, I've had a drink. I feel better. Right. What's happening? He's all the way over here. So I could... Oh, I'm getting chased down, aren't I, by a bloody... Oh, this costs 48. That's annoying. Oh, I have got some stuff to sell. Yeah, I'm getting chased down. Oh, damn it. I'm so glad that they've implemented that. The amount of times I've done that is ridiculous. Let's buy these so I can run away from this unit that's chasing me down. Yeah, he's still chasing me, so... if I go this way, and then across here, I can avoid him. Oh dear. What's in this battlefield? Oh, I've got to face a bloody weak enemy. That's not a weak enemy. What are you on about? Weak enemy. Oh, well, that's a bloody nightmare. Why did I bother doing that? Oh dear. I might even just retreat. I'll lose... Oh, you lose ammo and food and stuff as well. I've only ever noticed the attrition. I've never noticed that you lose ammo and food. But yeah, I can't be bothered to fight it, to be honest with you. And we've got enough manpower to just get away from him, so... Let's just come down here and... Oh, we haven't quite... We haven't quite replenished the losses on these, but... Oh well. Yeah, that guy's chasing us. Oh dear. Right. I can't click on him. Why won't it let me click on him? Oh, there we go. Right. This is the second one then, and they've got much better cannon. Artillery. Oh, they've got Shuvalov, so at least there's only one of them. So they've got much better artillery on this one. Shuvalovs, I think that's just the Lycorn. I think they're just the bronze 12-pound and 6-pounders. I can't really tell what that is. But they've got one amazing gun. It'd be nice if I could snipe that right at the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cavalry, so nowhere near as much cavalry, but a stupid amount of infantry, so it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. Right. Let's get everybody in control groups. That's a good point. Where did I put the sharpshooters? I don't know what the picture looks like. Here they are. Okay, let's have a look. We could try to get into this cover here. I think we can manage that. So we'll run the artillery maybe onto this hill. We get better accuracy on the hill, but we'll be more exposed to flank. Yeah, let's try get them on the hill. And then the infantry, we're going to go... should we go all the way over to here? So get them coming around into these fences here. And then we've got the light infantry, which we are going to probably have them over here to protect the artillery a bit. Yeah, I don't see why not. Don't know why this guy isn't moving. There we go. And then the Cav are just gonna line up neatly on this side, I reckon. I could do with having one Cav supporting on the right, but like I said before, as long as my artillery side doesn't crumble, then I don't mind so much of the flank crumbles. Yep. Let's go. So we're going to get the artillery up on here, bring the supply wagons. Let's do that, and then do that. Yeah, that'll do for the Cav. And then let's get these light infantry over here. Okay. Just Just got the commander. I'm going to bring the commander on this side because this is going to be the weakest side, furthest away from the artillery. Well, let's see if we can identify where their Shuvalovs are. Got Liechtenstein's there, Shuvalov's here. Okay, that's who needs to die first then. Right, are we up on this hill yet? Not quite. He's nowhere near up on the hill. Right, you guys can start shooting. They're a little bit out of range, but they'll move forward a little bit. I don't want you moving any further forward than that. Unfortunately, they do move further forward than they need to. So you do need to keep an eye on them. Well, we've dealt with him anyway. So the Shuvalov's down. So counter battery can be super important in these huge battles where they've got really powerful cannons, because if you don't take them out early on, you can end up with a huge headache later on down the line. They're aiming for our cav, which is not great, but to be honest with you, the cav are more of a backup unit for me, so I'll just let them. So they're sitting defensive at the moment, but I know Griffin's putting in a change which makes them more aggressive when they've got a lack of artillery in. I think I'm probably going to end up with an artillery advantage quite quickly. Unfortunately, their artillery is just slightly out of the range of a lot of ours. So let's have a look. These two can probably focus on the ones at the back. And what about you? You can focus on maybe him? Yep. Okay. That's another artillery down. And it looks like they're coming towards us now, so that's another artillery down. So we are going to have to start switching over to the infantry pretty soon. Otherwise we're going to have a real hard time against them. Yeah, our cav got wrecked by their artillery, unfortunately. But somebody had to take the damage, and unfortunately the enemy chose the cav. But I think the linemen were probably more important anyway for me. They're the ones that I need to make sure survive. Right, so we're going to have a bit of trouble over here. We've got 5 versus 2 situation going on. These Cav, it's the final battle, so I don't mind throwing them away to help out over here. It's quite annoying how they're just out of range. But we haven't had any Cav charges coming in yet. Looks like we've lost an officer on this Hussar. He's no good to anyone. He might be able to do some damage chasing down a fleeing unit though. So could still use him for that. Look how low this Gren needs to be knocked down. He's got 90 men, for God's sake. What the hell? 80 morale. Jesus Christ. Is he still shooting at me, or is he now out of range? Okay, so he's dealt with. So we've got some Jaegers here and some Jaegers here, which is a bit annoying because we've just moved all of our cav away. Yeah, let's just leave the artillery shooting who they're shooting. We're getting charged here, so let's quickly stick on the bayonets, get a shot off. I don't think he'll need finishing off, but... Oh no, is he coming? Trying to get my general? No. Let's bring him back then. Right. Let's bring these pair all the way down here then. See if we can hit him in the side. I think I'm going to leave the dragoons here. No point in throwing away all my cav. Oh, what a disaster. What a disaster. I turn my back for 2 seconds and my men run bloody miles away from the line and get ganked by a cavalry unit. That was a nightmare. What a bloody nightmare. I literally turned me back for 2 seconds. Right, he should just die pretty quickly. I could charge in. Don't really want to waste the stamina if I don't need to. Are we looking over here? I don't want the artillery firing in here because they do friendly fire. So let's see if we can knock out that officer. Is he dying? He's not dying quick enough, so let's get in there. We are getting attacked. By another unit here, so... Oh, who routed? God knows why he routed. It must have been from the general army morale. So let's carry on hunting them down. Let's see if we can get some semblance of a line here. The general's in a bit of trouble here. Come on, shatter him. Thank you. Alright, how are we getting on down here? We're getting them to turn away from this line for a bit, so taking the pressure off a bit, but it is going to cost them their lives, unfortunately. These are all doing alright. We can put the Grenzers back out in front again. Take off these bayonets. Looks like we routed that officer unit, so let's see if we can... they are Jaegers. We really need a cav over here, but he's all the way on the other side. So I might just have to chase him with an infantry. Right. Well, seeing as we're just leading him away from the line, let's bring him back over here. So he might actually be useful. Come on, take him down, take him down. Nice. Okay, let's see if we can escape. Oh no, they're charging right at my general. I can't afford to lose the general. Unfortunately, my dragoons got routed. Right. This is a problem now, because I've got my general in a vulnerable position. I've got no backup from the cav, and I can't really turn him away. I can't turn him over here because then he'll expose his flank. So that's a major issue. I might have to just pull the general over, because if I lose the general, the fight might be over. The sharpshooter's in range, yeah, good. Right, I'm gonna send these Grens in to deal with the Jaegers. Need to deal with that problem. Let's get these running. Let's see what's gonna happen here. So he is gonna crumble, so let's turn him a bit. Get him over here. He's coming in with cav and everything now. Oh god. That's a disaster. That's a great cav charge by him. Ouch. The morale shock. Yeah, that cav charge was absolutely brutal. Looks like these have regrouped, but there's not much they can do apart from just shoot it out. Well, let's shoot it out and bring them over as well. Yeah, they're gonna shatter these grenadiers. Oh, this isn't looking good. This is not looking good. Right, let's get these cannons pointed in this direction then. Because this flank is collapsing entirely. Need to get these hussars killed. Where are you going? Told you to go here, didn't I? Right, I need to deal with this here, so... damn, he routed. Okay. I don't think there's any point in charging in now. So, let's just bring them back over this direction. Oh, that's unfortunate. The Grens didn't manage to take out this Jaeger. They got intercepted by an enemy Gren unit. Okay, these need to... Oh, we've got cavalry coming up. Okay, back away, back away. What are you doing? You're shooting there, are you? Yeah, none of this is looking good, I'm afraid. We've got another cavalry that's recovered, but got an enemy charging in here. That could be a death sentence, but he's lost a lot of men and morale. Oh, that's unfortunate. Looks like we're not going to win the fight there. That is, he's got loads of men as well. That's really unfortunate. Right, we've got these hussars coming in. We've got these coming in. Jesus Christ, man. Okay, we managed to get rid of the hussars anyway. Oh, it looks like we're going to lose here. And now the general's exposed again. He needs to get out of there. He needs to charge in over here. Come on. These are just coming to regroup over here. Oh no! Are we really going to lose this final unit that's protecting the artillery? Oh shit. Right. Oh, so close. Right, he's actually trying to charge at the Fusiliers, but he's going to hit this. At the light infantry, but he's going to hit the linemen. The Gren's recovered, so we can charge back into the Jaegers again. I need to get him over and recover this guy. Them sharpshooters should finish him off, but he doesn't need to because the Shuvalov is shot now. So what are we looking at? These are practically dead. They need infantry to kill them because they're light infantry. So let's come target over here. And yeah, I think we've got this. I think we've got this. It was incredibly tense, but that's what you want for a final boss battle on the hardest difficulty mode. So yeah, certainly not easy, that's for sure. Right, I'm actually going to lose the Grens in a hand-to-hand fight with the Jaegers. Oh dear, I did not see that coming. Could I potentially rescue these if I got the general over? I think I could, so let's bring the general over here. Is he? No, he's not going to recover. So we need to get him up here, I think. These are going to crumble though, so I think I should be able to just bring these Fusiliers over. So yeah, let's charge these Fusiliers over here. Try and deal with that. And then let's bring these over here to make sure the artillery survives. And then these cav are just going to hang back and wait. Oh no! What happened there? Why did he lose? Why did he lose so much morale then? There we go. We've got them both recovered. That's marvellous. Okay, so we've got them two recovered. We're going to get these cavalry over to here. And then we're going to keep the officer, the general, here. We've routed that Jaeger, so we just need to come and rout this Jaeger. He's killing him. Or he has killed him. So that's that sorted. This Gren's probably going to recover once he gets down within range of the officer, the general. So yeah, sorted. It's just him now. That was certainly tense. I was a little bit concerned. Obviously we've still got all of our artillery, which is super powerful, but they can die in seconds if the enemy infantry manage to make it through. So yeah, it was definitely touch and go. Apparently there's someone left. Who is it? Looks like them Gren's recovered. Nice! We got the victory. I don't know how this is going to be possible without artillery. I can't see legendary mode being beaten without artillery, because that was basically entirely necessary. We got the counter battery at the beginning, knocking out their Shuvalov and a couple of other pieces, and then it basically just kept rescuing all of our linemen. So yeah, I think this game is going to be absolutely nails on the maximum difficulty if you don't use really powerful artillery. I'd love to see other people complete it without it. So let's have a look. Our Shuvalov did 1,380 and our... Oh, that's a Shuvalov as well. Apparently I've bought two Shuvalovs. That also did 1,320. Then we've got... you know what, I don't know which one's a which here. Is this the Brumar with 1,000? And that might be the Lycorn, the unicorn, I'm not sure. No, it doesn't look like a unicorn. I'm not sure what these two are. Oh, that's the Liechtenstein, or this one is. So the 12-pounder and the Liechtenstein did basically identical numbers. The Brumar did 1,000 and the Shuvalovs did 1,300 and 1,400. Obviously the Cav did basically nothing. One, they got shot to ribbons at the beginning, and two, Cav are just nails to use. I just can't see people beating the French campaign on legendary mode. Yeah, I just can't see it, because they are Cav focused. Unless the cavalry get balanced, or the people who play it don't focus on the cav. But we got 1,000 kills here. Got 1,000 kills here. Got 1,300 here. So the lineman did fantastic. Let's have a look, see how the sharpshooters did. Look at this. He got 2,000 kills, this veteran Fusilier did. Looks like nobody was shooting at him. So he was using his friends on the side as meat shields. Unfortunately, this Fusilier, this light infantry, only got 57 kills. Oh, he was the one that I lost control of, and he got ganked at the beginning by the enemy cav. So we got this sharpshooter got 823, that's not bad, and this Fusilier got 1,100. So yeah, basically the cannon, the light infantry and the line infantry all did equally as good. And then the cavalry didn't do great. We did do all right here. We got 800 or 750 kills with the cav here. We got no kills at all with these. And we got 11 kills with these. No kills with these. So, yeah, basically the cav just... Yeah, we're no good. Like I say, it could be because they got targeted by the enemy artillery at the beginning. Their artillery did 800 on the one that I didn't manage to kill. The others, I managed to snipe them earlier. Oh, yeah, I think these probably retreated. It would make sense. And this one as well. So yeah, let's see if there's any MVPs amongst the AI's units. Not really. Just the cannon at 800. All the others have got like maximum 500, it looks like. So counter battery is still the key to winning these final battles, I think. If you don't get that counter battery in, you're going to be sustaining 800 kills per battery that you don't get killed at the beginning. So yeah, that's my takeaway anyway. You need counter battery and you need to basically ignore cavalry. Maybe 1 or 2 units might be okay just to try and chase down the light infantry if you get a chance, but other than chasing down light infantry, they're just really, really difficult to use. If you try use them on the flanks, you usually get like outnumbered unless you've got a ridiculous amount of cav yourself. And if you take a ridiculous amount of cav, it means that you're weak on the line or with your artillery. So yeah, that's my takeaway. The final count was 8,000 losses to 17,000 kills, which is pretty damn good. Actually says that they only killed 1,000. Oh right, so this is my friendly fire from the cannons probably. If they only killed 7,000 and I got 8,300, that must be friendly fire. Yeah, so I'm not sure if this Liechtenstein is worth the extra 600. I think you're probably just better off going for the £12 gun and just getting that. And then the Brumar and the Shuvalov are good. Highly recommend them 3. But this Liechtenstein never seems to perform any better than the £12. But that is the final battle, and we've got an achievement. Win the campaign as the Habsburgs. Happy days. So I've won my first campaign as the Austrians. Happy days. Let's have a look at this final career stats. We've got 689,000. We lost 2 battles. We won 27. I don't know how this biggest battle is. That must be kills, that final battle, 17,000 kills. Because we've definitely fielded more men than that. Because look here, 41,000, so I don't quite understand what this biggest battle is trying to imply. Total casualties, we lost 80,000 men. We killed 165,000. We've got all the modifiers on. We earned 40 grand and we survived 409 days. So this Dutch field artillery, the Shuvalov, got almost 17,000 kills. I don't know what this most valued means. Maybe it's the equipment that you put on him. The most losses, one of the veteran Fusiliers, probably the one I started the game with. Got a highest accuracy up to 112. Yep, not bad. And, oh, it doesn't tell you the officers that died. I lost so many officers during this. I wish it told you how many, because I must have lost 4 officers minimum, maybe even more. And I lost loads of 5-star officers as well. It was a brutal campaign. I wish I'd have recorded it, but I just did not have the energy, unfortunately. It's been a long week. But I'm going to have a rest now. And I might record the next one, or to be honest with you, I still feel knackered, so I probably won't record the next one either. But I might do a full campaign soon once I've had some rest. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this final HQ battle. It's been entertaining for me. I hope you enjoyed it too. Cheers for watching, take care, I shall see you soon.